Are you? Wait, were we not going yet?
We're going, dude.
Oh, all right. All right. I, I was saying this to you earlier, but I'm gonna repeat it. I was I didn't realize. Oh, first off, this is me, Nate Marshall, LeMaire Lee, LeMaireLee.com.
Hello.
Wait, I couldn't say.
Somebody's
But
gonna buy that website and never give it to me.
like when you actually need it.
Yeah. Damn, I gotta get on that.
Yeah. Actually, we should have said that, but or I should have said that. But we're so hype on the fact that the Last of Us show has come out and is good that we decided to do the Last of Us. We had no plans on this until right after
Oh.
we were moved deeply.
By the show.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to
Yeah.
do a recap of every episode.
You wanted to talk about it so bad.
We're gonna talk about it very bad, but you'll get it from two lovable idiots.
Yeah.
And we're also going to talk about it like you already have played the video game, so we're not going to really think about spoilers like that. So we're definitely assuming you've seen the episode, but also you've played the game. So if that's going to ruin it for you, sorry.
That's a warning.
That's a warning early in advance.
Yeah, way in the beginning. So now we're free.
Yeah, so now we're free. Now, whatever. Now, if you stumble onto this 5 episodes in and you get it spoiled for you, you should have ride with us from the beginning.
Yeah, idiots. Yeah,
dummies.
Yeah. Now you guys aren't going to know how. Now you guys are going to find out how Bill dies.
And now you know there's a guy named Bill.
And he dies. That's 2 spoilers.
Wait, does Bill die?
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember.
I don't think Bill died.
Yeah.
I think his partner died.
Yeah. His partner does and yeah. You guys will find out about that, dude. Don't worry. That's down the line stuff. We're in episode 5 talk up here, but we're down. We got to get down to episode 1, dude.
Yeah.
We gotta get some brass tacks.
Which I don't know if you had this, but I had this for sure. I wasn't really hyped. Like I was hyped on the show for a long time, but it just wasn't like bubbling to me like a kid on Christmas.
Yeah.
But when I finally like late at night on Monday, I didn't get a chance to even put it on until Monday. Sat down and I was like half asleep already. Like I'm gonna throw this on just because it's out, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I hit play and it starts like kicking in and it's already feeling kind of like
like they're in the studio and the guy's like, fungi, you must be a hit at parties.
Yep.
I love that part. It's not in the game. It's like because in the game you have to start, but in this way, while it's a TV, while it's a TV show, you have to explain things a little bit more in depth than you would in the game, because in the game you would find out information from like other contexts. You wouldn't just find it from the storyline, you find it from books and like other enactables. But in the story, you need to, like in a movie or a show, you need to set up from the beginning.
Yeah, and you can't introduce it slowly. Like in Last of Us, they were still like teaching you how to like throw a bottle and shit like
yeah.
while you're learning about these zombies. And
yeah.
So yeah, I think that was a real cool way to do it, and it hits home like because of like how they explained it. Like
what did he say?
He was like it was talking about the fungi, and it was like but there's no reason. I know what you're saying. There's no reason like they can't survive in temperatures at this like at internal temperatures above 49 degrees. But
or 94 degrees.
94, that's what I said. Yeah, 94 degrees. He's like, but it was like, but then what if they had a reason for like, learning how to live at higher degrees than that? Like, what if the earth got just a little bit warmer?
Oh.
You're like, it's getting a little bit warmer right now.
This guy's crazy.
So now that's a fear I have in real life.
We're about to become the Last of Us.
Yeah.
Which one do you think you'd be? Would you be a clicker?
Only because that means I got early. So yes, I think I'd be a clicker.
Dude, I'd be one of those big fat guys.
That means you got like first. I think that's how it works in this show is like time. The longer you are one, the more deep you get into being. In the game, I mean, was the longer.
Oh
so like when you're still the fucking runners or whatever they were called.
Fresh zombies.
Fresh, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like a couple years or something, and then you turn into a clicker.
Yeah. I don't think they'll do it that way, because they tried to, this time in the show, they explained it as like he said 3 different type of fungi for sure.
Oh, he did?
I can remember. Yeah, he said Candida, Amelia, and something else. And 2 of those are fungus that people can get all the time. Like I think Candida is just like a yeast infection.
The other one's like athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I had athlete's foot when I was young.
Dude, you don't get rid of it.
Yeah, no, I know. That was me. That was my way of saying I have athlete's foot right now. I'm already halfway to being a clicker. I got clicker feet.
Quicker feet. Yeah, dude, maybe you'll be one of those big fat guys. Yeah, that was scary because then after that they went into the intro, which was like, it was hype.
It was perfect. It was, they couldn't have done it any better.
Yeah.
The way they started with, because in the game, if you, for people who haven't played the game, if you are for some reason here, when you in the game, when you start the game and you're playing from the Sarah, the daughter's perspective, for like the first, I say like 30 minutes or so. You know, looking at shit, wandering around the house, and that's how the game starts. Kind of like
kicking a soccer ball around.
Yeah, kicking a soccer ball, fucking watching
flicking
TV.
lights.
Yeah. You know, and then fucking everything hits the fan. So, but I love how in the first episode of this show, they kind of made it almost look like Sarah could have been the main character for that first half hour or so. It was just like everything from her perspective of the day.
Yeah. Which is like awesome because it was Joel's birthday. She was treating her dad to a new watch, a fixed watch
with his money.
And how'd she get that? How'd she get that money, Nate?
She stole it from her dad, which she never found out in the game.
No,
she got it. She said the same. What was the line she said?
I sell hardcore drugs.
Yeah.
That was the best line, dude.
And that's what she said in the game, but she never really says how she got the money. So now you know from the show. Like, I love that they're filling in details that didn't really need to be filled in.
Yeah.
In the game, I hope they kind of count it as canon. I just like
I think it's canon. I think this is probably clarifying the canon.
The only reason why I said like hope it counts as canon is because then you have parts that like come later in the episode, not to jump ahead, but like the Robert part, where they don't actually get Robert. It's you know, he's already dead when they find him. And it's over not a car battery, it's over guns in the game. But
I think they did that to make them more like the Fireflies more underdoggy, you know, because if they're getting guns too, then like
they have been. I mean, they must have some guns though in the show because they have been warring with the military, not getting anywhere. So they're probably like Taliban, like you know what I mean, just every now and again.
Allah Akbar.
One every year.
Oh wait, where were we before? Sarah's day. What'd she do?
Day.
She went to.
My fault.
No, I was going to say it seemed like a good day. She went to the old people. She had a good time. She hung out with her dad, her Uncle Tommy.
There was no traffic.
Traffic.
All it was she just heard sirens every now and again. And she was like, this is weird, but fucking I going on about that. You got kicked out of that the watch store. Those
first sign of trouble. That watch guy was cool too. He was like $30. What do you think he's doing? He's probably a zombie.
He's done. He's finished. He probably sacrificed his bitch wife.
Dude, you know, do you think that was him on the wall? Remember when Tess and Joel found the person on the wall?
Why do you think that was him?
I don't know.
Oh, I was wondering if the hands were like clock.
It's like a clock. His hands were at 12 and 10, dude. He's fucking clock position.
Just a guess out of all the people in the. Do you remember that scene in the game, kind of where they first
the spores?
The spores, yes. When you first see the spores, and then there's like that dude trapped under something.
Yeah,
you could shoot him in his head, or you could just let him live, like die slow. But I don't know. I don't have a reason for bringing that up. But
that's who it is.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably that guy.
Yeah. You don't gotta decide if the guy lives or dies. You just knows he's dead.
Yeah.
Sarah's day. She hung out with fucking Bill Dotrey for a little bit. The guy who was feeding his wife. Oh, dude. After Sarah gets the watch fixed, she comes back to her the house with the old people to hang out.
Yeah.
And then that lady starts to turn into a zombie. She like dies in her chair.
Just behind her, just fucking glitching out.
Yeah, that was fucking scary. It was like 2 minutes. It was like 2 whole minutes.
It just of no noise too, just silently fucking tweaking.
Yeah, just 2 minutes of an old lady breakdancing into a zombie.
Yo, for that scene has forever made it so I'll always respect an animal being weird. Like if
Yeah.
a dog's just if a dog's just staring at anybody, I'm like, yo, you're the
Yeah.
demon, you're the devil.
You're a fucking zombie, dude.
Yeah, something's not right with you.
Yeah.
You ever like I walked the dogs for a long time. This shit's
Yeah.
like what was I gonna say? That's one thing I want. Every now and again I'd be like walking one that's usually chill, and they just pick a
Yeah.
person and be like "fuck you" and start yelling at
Yeah.
certain dogs, and it always
Yeah.
make me think like this person probably is somehow a dickhead because
Yeah.
a billion people all the
Yeah.
time.
Why would the dog choose you to be a
Yeah,
dickhead?
yeah. What are they
Yeah.
sensing?
Yeah. Your butt.
Just some dude hasn't washed his ass in
Yeah.
forever. Just like, yo, you stink. I can
Yeah.
smell it from here.
Yeah. Good dog. Good dog.
What do you think? What do you think of the acting?
The acting is phenomenal so far. It's been awesome.
Phenomenal.
Everybody's doing a great job. Everyone's so good.
Who do you think is the best out of like all I got? If you don't, I mean, if it's all equal to you. I have a favorite out of everything.
Now, I've always had a peculiar attachment to Joel.
Is that why?
I still feel the same way, and like, yeah.
Is that? I'm trying not to spoil ahead of time because of part.
But
two.
yes, yeah.
I get that.
I literally stopped playing the game.
You gotta pick it up again before the new seasons. Whenever they get to that part of the story, you gotta play through it just to have the same moments you're having now. I'm telling you, if you can get past that part, like you can get past that, so fucking good,
man.
Not better than the first one. Since I'm replaying the first one, not better.
I gotta. It was just like I don't know, whatever. We'll talk about it later. We'll get there.
There could be 3 seasons from now, but we'll get
we'll get there.
We were talking about this earlier.
Sarah's turning zombies, or the girl, the old lady's zombie now. Yeah. She gets the movie for Joel. She gets the movie.
I wonder how that's going to come back. I feel like that's going to come back into play somehow. That movie, they made like a big deal about that being like his thing.
Yeah,
like that'll be relevant for like him and Ellie at some point.
Yeah,
she'll find something and be like, "What is this?" And he'll be like, "Oh my god, that was the last with my daughter." And I can't do it.
So they're going to be in a truck.
They're going to be in the truck.
Yeah, like
post Billstown.
Post Billstown.
Yeah.
Post BT.
Yeah. So they had that. Then but that scene. Yeah, how about when the they're in the car?
Wait, this is the game perfect. The next part is the game perfect scene where he comes back home late from work.
Yeah.
And she gives him the watch.
Yeah.
They do the hardcore drugs. It was great. It wasn't one for, but it was like, oh.
Was that you that sent me the side by side of it all?
Oh yeah.
They look crazy. Like I thought that part was perfect.
That's when it starts to go nuts.
Yeah, right when it starts, and that's also when they got the most like this is the game recreated. Like for almost like another 15-20 minutes, it was them doing the game.
Yeah,
not beat for beat, but as beat for beat as you could with making a good TV.
Yeah, well, just like while making it emotional. Yeah, because like it was just like, will they win? No, they didn't win. They can't win.
I do wish I kind of knew what it felt like to watch this show as a person with no idea what happens next.
Yeah,
like how that Sarah scene, because me and you were sitting there watching it like it's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
but if you know that scene probably caught the people who saw.
Well, you were, dude. You're watching it with your lady.
Yeah, but she did know. She did know that she died. Like she saw me play that kind of recently, actually.
Yeah,
because I had just gotten the remake like a couple weeks ago, and so that didn't completely hit her, but it hit her hard. Like it did hit her hard. You know, she like did cry. I just saw like the tear in her. Like a little. Dude, I held it in.
That's high praise for like a TV show or a movie to sniffle tear to.
That means you're fighting it.
Yeah.
You didn't want it to come out. It's not like you were ready to cry for this movie. It was like, oh shit, it's hitting me, and I don't want to feel this right now.
Dude, it was awesome. It was amazing.
I think the actress that plays Ellie, I want to find her name actually, but I think the actress that plays Ellie bodied it.
Bella
Bella, but I think that's her name on the show, Bella Ramsey.
No, her real name's like Bella something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, but I will pull it up. But yeah, I thought she was great. I think this is the
Wait,
guy
we got to get to her first.
who Ellie.
You haven't gotten to her
You want to?
yet.
Oh, we're going in order.
Yeah,
All right, my fault.
yeah.
My fault.
We got to keep it linear.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
yeah. So like after that, well, Sarah's. We get to this. Oh, Tommy goes to jail.
Tommy goes to jail. Yeah,
And
I thought
Joel
that
has
was
to bail
interesting
him
because you
out.
never knew in the game too why.
Yeah, Joel had to leave.
Yeah, while Joel had to leave, he's out and comes back with Tommy, and that's
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Her name is Bella Ramsey. But we do got to get to her. But
Is that really her name, Bella Ramsey?
it is. Well, yeah, Bella Ramsey. So
that's crazy.
Right. Her name probably wasn't even Ramsey in fucking.
Yeah, she wasn't a Ramsey. She looks like a Stark, dude. No.
Yeah, probably a Stark. But all right.
Yeah, Joel. Oh, so Sarah's asleep, and then she wakes up in bed. Shit's going down. The electrical grid starts going down. She's 2:17. She's like, where's Dad? Dad. She
Wait,
goes
are we telling the
downstairs.
whole game? Are we telling the whole episode by episode?
That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it.
I thought you did chunks.
No, we
got to get a bigger zoom.
This is a significant chunk, dude.
Yeah. I just didn't want to run out of time.
Oh, we'll be fine.
All right.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
This is a significant chunk. This is important.
This is important.
She gets out of the bed. She goes downstairs. She's trying to figure out what's going on. The neighbor's dog is at the door.
Giving her signs.
Giving her signs.
He's trying to get in. Yeah. He's trying to get in, and she comes out. She comes out to the dog, and it was like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Let's go back. Let's take him back to the zombie." He's like, "No, no, it's nuts in there."
Yeah,
the whole bitch is eating people,
dude. If a dog runs away, it's crazy.
It's crazy. You don't go unless you just happen to know there's a vacuum going. Like, if you hear a vacuum, you respect whatever a dog is doing.
Yeah, unless there's a vacuum.
Yeah, then you're like, "What are you fool? It's just a vacuum."
Yeah, it's just some zombies, dumb dog. Come on. She tries to take the dog back over. He breaks the leash and leaves. He's like, "No way."
You know how hard a dog has to pull to break its leash?
Yeah.
He had to have like super dog strength.
Yeah, it's like, no way. Yeah. The dog went level 10 real quick. He was just like, yeah.
And then disappeared into the night.
Yeah, and then she keeps going into the house. This is her white side.
This is her.
Yeah,
I think she's Chilean. I think they're Chilean, but I'll blame it on her white side.
Yeah, dude, I'm blaming it on the whites. It's her white side. She wants to be introspective. She walks in. She walks through the saloon door, slips on blood, sees fucking Bill Dotree dead in the corner, and then fucking.
Yo, how could you see? Like, she should have, as soon as she slipped on blood.
Yeah,
I get it. Why the dog didn't want to be here now? I'm leaving.
Dude, it was a trail of, it was like a river of blood. It was so much blood.
It was so much that she sees the guy.
Just leaving, he's just like, just all crippled up.
Can't talk, mouth and help me because his esophagus is ripped out.
Yeah.
And
he's about to get turned into a fucking runner.
And then you get your first glimpse of the woman, the first like real zombie you see.
Dude, on all fours, spider legging over the old lady who gave you the movie.
The thing that they're doing with their mouths when they're fresh is kind of cool. I don't think I've seen that.
What is it?
Where it's almost like the tendrils or whatever.
Oh, like
their mouth.
Oh, okay.
Because like when she was biting at that lady's neck and she pulls up slow, at first I thought it was like just meat and veins and shit, but I think it was like those pieces were like attaching to the tendon, probably to cause the infection.
Yeah,
why they like sit there and suck on them for a while because at the same time, I mean, they're not like vampiring or nothing. They're just fungi trying to spread fungi. So it's probably like putting it in their body more or something.
Yeah. I do the stoop observation, Nate. I never even noticed.
I was watching. I was deep in it,
dude.
I also I like how they show like right after that, she runs out the house and then you get Joel and Tommy back. Perfect timing, as always.
Perfect timing, yeah.
And this will be something I bring back to bring back once we get later in the episode when I thought it was cool to see.
Yeah, save it.
No. Like this part is from the beginning though. Like
Oh
this is
yeah,
something that happens just like when because the zombie comes out. They don't. This is
yeah,
their first time having to actually deal with one of these creatures. Joel knocks it out,
yeah.
but the daughter is like
Sarah's very spooked by
she's
it.
spooked by it, sad by it, and it like
Yeah,
bums her out. And then they,
yeah.
go and do what they gotta
They
do.
gotta go. Yeah,
They
save.
gotta they got.
Yeah.
We're not gonna save anybody. They gotta just go.
Survive. Yeah,
Yeah, they gotta get
yeah,
out of there. But she's
yeah,
like bummed out for a second at the killing thing, and there's
yeah.
like a different thing that
Which
happens.
is like a human, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's like a what the world was. It's like, no, don't kill. You're supposed to love that lady. How can you kill that lady? We love that lady, and you just
yeah,
killed her with no
yeah.
second thought.
Yes, but she did get on board. She got right in the car and was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it,
As
I
soon as
guess."
yeah, we
But
gotta get out of here.
but
Then it's
then
another. Oh yeah, and then it's
that other
almost
lady gets bodied immediately because they try to
yeah,
leave, hit him.
yeah,
She has to be
yeah,
like, "Joe, what are you doing?"
yeah,
And gets bodied in the
yeah,
background.
yeah.
And then it's perfect. Like for the
Yeah,
next 20 seconds after that, or 20 minutes or so, or 15 minutes, whatever it is
yeah.
until the
They
Sarah
kill
gets
Sarah.
till
Yeah,
they kill Sarah. But that everything between then is perfect. It's like beat
yeah.
for beat of the show, with like or the game with little
When
the
they're in
planes.
towns,
How about I don't think we even talked about the planes.
no.
Like when they're
Yeah,
driving and you just see every fucking 747
yeah. Just
pulling out the airport.
yeah,
And
dude.
I was sitting there thinking, like, there'd be no, even when they first showed that scene, I said to Jules, I was like, there's no way that they're gonna have anywhere to land. That's just a bunch of planes that are
In the
eventually
sky.
that are gonna crash at some point because
Yeah,
it's just gonna be zombies running around on the like on the tarmac. And once the first plane lands, there's
yeah,
not gonna be room for the next plane to land. Just like that
yeah.
has to work like an oiled machine for like airports to be successful. So it was just a bunch of planes going up there. You're like, somebody's going to crash, and then
Yeah.
fast forward
No,
3 minutes,
oh no.
it's about to crash right behind us.
It's coming right for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Then Joel and Tommy, oh, they get car crashed.
that was the
Right
part. That was
after
probably
the
the
plane.
biggest difference from the game in the whole. One of the biggest differences from the game in that whole episode was like
The car
instead of
crash.
the car crash. Well, the car
Yeah.
crash was a car in the game, but that's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
me and Tommy and Joel were together a lot longer running with Sarah before then. Instead of like on
Oh
the
yeah.
show, it was like immediate they got separate.
Yeah.
Then they didn't get back together until like right before they get shot.
Yeah. Then they
But
started getting chased by the runner,
yeah, but
which was crazy.
in the game, I think Tommy saves you from that same runner in a building though. Like in the building it was chasing him from,
Yeah.
just by themselves, just him and the daughter, and it's just chasing them
Yeah.
back through shit. In the game, I think Tommy holds that door closed.
Yeah. And that's when they get separated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one is behind you still, I think.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that Tommy's still there, like right there to get that out at the darkest scene. I thought that Sarah gets killed by that cop or the Fedra. I thought she acted that like it looked like she was a little girl dying.
Yeah, it was because after they get chased by the runner, they run outside, and then they see the Fedra or the military, and they're like, "Yo, this guy's gonna help us. We're not infected.
Mm-hmm.
We're not infected. My daughter, her leg's broken. We're not infected."
Thank God, or something like that.
Yeah,
Right after shoot, because it does shoot that zombie. I think that's chasing them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He does save them for a split second.
For a split second, yeah. He's like, "Oh, we're good. Whew. The heroes, the good guys are in town.
The good guys are in town."
Yeah.
Little do they know.
Little do they know, this guy's talking to his captain like two civilians, dad and his daughter. You sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep. And then he pulls the gun up.
Yeah.
He sprays. Joel gets a little grazed.
Yeah.
But Tommy kills the guy.
Tommy kills the guy like last second.
Yeah.
Like it's like he's
like
about
a little
to,
too late.
Yeah. Well, he already got Sarah, but that last second, he was also about to finish Joel off.
Wait, you're talking about the game. We're talking about the show, dude.
No, in the show, he almost is gonna kill Joel off in the same way.
He got there pretty fast.
No,
Tommy shot him like right after he
no,
shot.
yeah, but I'm saying the guy runs up and he puts the gun up and he goes, "I'm sorry." Like the guy's about to
Yeah.
shoot Joel, and Joel's
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Please, no, no, no," and he's like, "I'm
yeah, yeah,
sorry," and then he gets popped by
yeah.
Tommy.
By
He gets
Tommy.
shot.
Yeah.
And they do that's that shot. Last of Us always, I always feel like one of the things that that game had that other games didn't have is like when you shot the guns, they always had this like sound to them, and the
Yeah.
screen would shake, and like the camera was always like
Yeah.
the crosshair was always hard to get steady until you were like really upgraded and shit. So
Yeah.
it had this like oomph to the shot. And I think they like it felt like they had that in that. Like when he got shot, that shit was like boom and just
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
him out.
Yeah. It was a rifle. He
Yeah,
shot
yeah.
him with a sniper.
Yeah, yeah. And I think in the game it's just a revolver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was,
he took his brains out with that.
yeah.
And
Through
then
his helmet, dude.
through his that made it more believable too, because a revolver wouldn't have one shot at him through his helmet. I don't think,
Yeah. I
unless you
know.
got straight like a face open, like an opening shot. But I don't think
Yeah.
those. I think those are like bulletproof helmets.
Yeah.
Um,
They're supposed to be at least.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I do think
Yeah.
rifles are known to like blast through those things depending
Yeah.
on the caliber.
And then so Tommy comes up, he's like, Joel. And then Joel turns and he looks at Sarah and he sees her with the deadly force,
That
the
shot.
deadly shot, the deadly gunshot. How do they say it when it's like when you're gonna like die? When it's like,
Kill shot? I don't know if that's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't
No,
know.
it's not a kill shot. It's unlikely.
Okay. I never
Yeah.
heard that term.
It's like a likely or something. Like when the cop not accidentally, when they like shoot somebody or something.
And they are pretty sure you're gonna die.
It's like a likely. Yeah, they're
Okay.
like likely. Yeah. So she has a likely wound. Damn, dude.
She
This is
acts
what
her
you're
ass off at that
Yeah.
part, man. She's so good with the fucking like the crying and reaching she's doing.
Yeah.
It looks like she's not thinking about it. It looks like she's just reacting like a person who's
Yeah.
bleeding out and around her dad does.
Yeah. A lady who's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time he and like the bit when he's like trying to pick her up and she makes
It's
the
like,
noises like
yeah.
it hurts and shit. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. It was very emotional.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude, it gets a
God.
tear.
Yeah. We're running now. But what was I gonna say? So then they fast forward. I also did you notice that it's in the show, it's 2000, I think
23.
it's 23, but in
Yeah.
the game it was 33. I think everything happened in 2013, and then
Yeah.
then it was still 20 years later, so it takes place in 2033. In the show, it was everything took place in
2003.
2003. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but
I wasn't. Yeah.
I thought that was so. So then we go forward. We get introduced to Tess. I think Tess is going to be great.
Badass.
I
Yeah.
think Ellie is, to me, she does the best job at representing her like video game counterpart. I think the actress does the best with her. I think Joel is really good, but
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, I think Tess is going to be great. I think Joel is going to be great. Yeah. Are you looking at something?
No, I'm looking at you, dude.
Oh, I thought you had.
No.
I didn't want to just be running my mouth, but
I was listening. Yeah.
yeah. But I think Tess is going to be amazing. I thought that was that was another one of the parts where you get to see behind the scenes in the game, like at a game, because in the game you just see Tess pull up and she's like, "I got fucked up by Robert's guys. We got to get our guns back." But in this moment, to see her dealing with Robert's guys, getting in trouble
and Robert.
And Robert. Also, we skipped the kid walking up where you where you first get to like figure out how, because I thought that was one of the things I learned to see like while watching it with my girl who just didn't know the game. Like, they got to show you. I saw how they were teaching people who didn't know the game about certain things about the world. Like when they test the kid and you first get to see like the test.
Yeah.
It's, like the show's red, then you see he's dead, and just fucking throws him in the fire like kindling.
Yeah, there's a kid. He shows up out of the woods. He's just like shows up. He stumbles into the DMZ, and then the Boston DMZ, and then they see him, the military people, and they're like, "Hey, hands up! Don't shoot!" Or what is it? Right?
Yeah,
they're basically
they give him
hands
a little
up,
bit,
don't
but
shoot.
it's like they give him a little bit of. I don't know. I don't think they gave him that. I think they just like see him.
Turn on the lights. He passes out. They pick him up. They bring him in.
They bring him in. Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they take him to the lady.
Well, I
The
think it's just random security bitch,
yeah,
not in like a disrespectful way. Just
yeah,
security motherfucker, and they just do what they.
yeah.
That's probably their
They sent him to security.
That's probably their move every time somebody gets to the thing. They will bring them in because they want people
Yeah,
to work, as you see with like
yeah,
Joel when he's doing the shit job, like he takes the shit
yeah,
job for the next day
yeah,
and shit. Um, which was a funny line. I thought that
yeah.
was a good line in the show, like
They
a good little goof.
they hit the kid with the they hit. She takes the kid in the room. They're like, "Hey, I'll give you whatever you want, any meals, anything." And he's
Just
like, "All right,
just
yeah,
bullshitting them.
just bullshit." Yeah, and he hits him with the thing. It's red. And then you see Joel throwing bodies in the fire with this lady. Oh, you see a lady throwing bodies in the fire,
Yeah.
the dead bodies from the people who are infected. And then she runs across the kid, and then she gets Joel, and Joel throws the kid in the just very unaffectedly throws the kid in the body in the fire.
Which is like a big difference than when you see him last when he's like
Yeah,
emotional over kid.
yeah, yeah. He's lost everything except for that damn watch.
Except for that damn watch.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Back. Um Yeah, the boy. Well, no, we got past that already, right?
yeah. We finished. The boy's dead.
So this is this is what I thought was cool too when they show, because right after that they pretty closely after that they have Tess getting out of her situation and then seeing
Yeah,
Joel, and it felt like she had like power over Joel, like you could tell they were in a relationship, but it also felt
yeah.
like that was his her kill machine.
Yeah.
She's like,
Like she controlled him. She had his
yeah,
urn. That's her
yeah.
Undertaker.
Yeah, exactly. That's her
Yeah.
Undertaker. It felt like she could just be like, get him, and he goes and gets him. Because
Yeah.
Robert was shook. He was like, I don't want
Yeah.
to hurt you. I don't want to let you back out there because
Yeah.
Joel, like,
Yeah. I can't let you go home looking like this.
but it was also like he knew that
He
if
was like,
he
what do you
killed
want me
her,
to do? Kill these guys?
yeah,
I'll kill these guys right now.
yeah, she was sitting there right with his guys. Like, I don't care what you do, cut their fucking fingers off. They're not
Yeah.
my guys, they're yours. You worry about it, but let me get out.
Yeah.
And then, like, when she gets back to Joe, she's telling him, she's like, I promised him you weren't going to hurt him, but I really want you to hurt him. It's like almost like she activated him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to see him do whatever he does. Do you think they're going to be able to make him as much of a badass in the game in the show as
Well,
as he is in the game?
well, Nate, when we get to the end
I just mean in
of the
general, like,
when we get to the end of this episode, we'll see level 1 of being a badass.
well, that's true. That's true. That's true. Well, I mean,
Oh, you know what part we
jump
skipped?
around. Everybody who's here seen the episode, I'm guessing. So it's not like we need to be completely vague.
No, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want
When he gets to punching that guy in the head at the end, it's fucking that's badass.
That's badass. That is
Yeah.
badass. But
And
we're
speaking of that guy, Joel sold him pills.
yeah. And when I was seeing that scene, I was like, this dude's dead. I don't know why
Yeah.
I know that this dude's dead, but
Yeah.
this dude's fucking dead. I didn't
There's
know.
no reason for him to be alive.
Yeah, he was too much of a focus in that moment too.
Yeah.
Like I was like, he's dead. I didn't know he was gonna be the first guy. Joel.
Yeah, the first casualty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew he was gonna die in some way, or you were gonna see his body or some shit, because he just had
Yeah.
he had too many, like, stay safe. Like he's telling Joel to stay safe.
Yeah.
Like, I know when Joel, I know it doesn't
Yeah.
happen now.
Don't worry about Joel. Yeah, you stay safe.
You stay safe. I've seen a lot of you guys get dropped in the video game.
Yeah, a lot of you guys don't make it, brother. Yeah, he sold him drugs, and then Joel went home and slept, right? And
I
then
think that's when Tess came back to him.
Yeah,
and that's when they had the exchange about Robert.
Yeah,
and then they go to get him, and that's one of the things they handle real different in the game, in the show.
Yeah,
but because you remember what happened in that part of the game, like
they just go on an event. They go through the warehouses, right?
through the warehouse shootout, get Robert. I think they kill Robert.
Yeah, or no?
I think they do. I think Tess hits him in the leg with a pole, and he's just stuck there. And then eventually, like, Joel like kills him in some way. They do get him in that alleyway, but then they see Marlene right after that.
Yeah,
like I think like the Fireflies start getting into something with Fedra, and then they run into Marlene, and Marlene's like, "You guys killed Robert," and they're like, "Well, yeah, he was fucking with us, and
yeah,
she needed him." because he was
Shit.
supposed to do the Ellie thing he was supposed to
Yeah.
transport Ellie in the game instead of just give him a battery.
Yeah.
Um,
To transport him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that part was funny when
Yeah.
the dark skinned lady was like to what's her name? She's when they
Marlene.
this is after they introduced Ellie to Joel and them first. Well, we did
Wait,
kind
we
of
didn't. You didn't
talk
talk about Ellie. How did
about
they introduce Ellie?
I forget.
Because
It's
she, they just show.
I think they showed them trying to give her food. She's locked up. They got her.
Yeah.
What you also never saw in the game. You just knew they had Ellie.
Yeah.
They might have. I didn't play the DLC.
No, I think
But
Ellie just shows up in the game.
in the main story, but I
Yeah.
mean the DLC they might show before that. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Actually, though. I actually don't think so. I think
Yeah.
it ends with her getting bit and like her friend turning and her not turning.
Yeah.
And I think that's how the DLC ends.
Yeah.
But I never played it. It's the
Me
only
neither.
thing I've never played.
Yeah.
But
So Ellie's getting fed. She's telling Marlene her name's Veronica.
yeah,
Yeah. Just lying.
Just being a
Rapscallion.
yeah. Goddamn juvenile delinquent.
What they did, they made her say the numbers 1 through 10s every time they go in. Like
Yeah,
1,
they
2,
were like checking her mental. I guess to see if she was like starting to turn.
Yeah.
And she wasn't really giving signs of turning soon.
Turning. Yeah.
Yeah, and it had been like weeks and stuff like that. So, oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, they that's when you start getting like a taste of Ellie, like how she's gonna be. That's when they like immediately you start seeing how well that Bella Ramsey is playing Ellie. She's killing it. Just her mannerisms, her tone of voice.
Yeah.
I really wish I knew how they like if they just let I don't like how they trained them. Like did they just let them watch people play the game or whatever? Because they both are doing.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing a good job at that.
Yeah, dude, they're professionals.
No, I mean I know they're professionals, but I mean like you can be a professional, like the guy who played right. We look at Mario. He what's his name is a professional, but he's not nailing Mario.
Chris Pratt isn't a professional, dude. He's just a guy who's been on stuff.
Chris Pratt's a professional.
Daniel Day-Lewis, professional. Jim Carrey, professional. Chris Pratt didn't even play one Mario game. He was like, all right, what's it say? Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they play. I bet you think Bella Ramsey was playing Last of Us?
Probably. It's a fun game.
It is
the best game all time.
I don't think
get boring like Mario.
I'm guessing she didn't. I'm guessing she didn't play it. Well, we may never know unless this becomes huge. We get to interview her.
Yeah.
But
they'll probably be mad you asked them, like, what?
Yeah, I think they'd be like, what? Of course I did.
What? Yeah. I'm a professional.
I'm living in Hollywood.
I said,
yeah, I'm a professional. Of course, I didn't play the game. They don't ever play. I don't think like. I'm sure that guy is just living fucking. He's been in like Game of Thrones. He's been living famous actor for years now. He didn't have time to play Last of Us. He's been,
I don't know, dude. Game of Thrones guys usually don't be out like that.
I don't know. Peter Dinklage is somewhere being serious. Just not having a good time. Having no fun.
Oh wait, they go back to Tess and Joel, right? What happens? I can't remember what happens. This is the part of the show where it was like, all right, they're filling time.
I didn't get that for any bit of the show.
No?
Nah, I thought everything was perfect. I really didn't.
What happened after they introduced Ellie?
After they introduced Ellie, they go back to Joel's place. And they like Joel takes a nap. Ellie sits there. She reads. She figures out his.
No. That's when they.
That's right after.
Do they? Wait.
They don't show them doing anything. They don't have to like.
Didn't they show? They showed Ellie twice.
They showed Ellie when she was talking when Marlene was first telling her first she's trapped. Then they show her again when Marlene's telling her like that they need to move her because of her immunity. And then they show her the third time when
they meet with Joel.
When they meet with Joel, and then after that they go right back to where Joel and
they rested. Live. Just like the game.
Just like the game. And she's doing it just like the game. She's sitting out the window, asking like I'm scared questions, but trying to be a badass still. She's looking outside, like, have you been out there? And he's like, like a year ago. She's like,
tell you?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think she was scared at all.
I think she was supposed to be scared.
No, there was no scarce. I don't think there was any scare.
You gotta watch it again, man.
Why would she try to figure out his code if she's scared?
because she's just learning. But I'm not the code, but scared of the code. But when she's asking him about, go rewatch it. I'm telling you, she's out the window. She's asked her, like, her voice is a little shaky. She's like, "You've been out there before, right?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, so you know what you're doing? Like, she's asking like those kind of
Nah,
questions.
dude, she said it. So you know what you're doing?
Nah, I
It was
disagree.
sturdy, dude. It
I
was sturdy.
disagree. I disagree. I hard disagree.
It was sturdy,
I was
brother.
watching that thing with a fine tooth comb. I told you at the end, I found a clicker that you didn't even see.
Yeah.
I was watching that thing like with a
Yeah,
magnifying
you
glass,
was you
man.
was sitting too close. You couldn't hear right.
Yeah, that's I'm telling you, she was scared. That's what back to the good acting she was doing, man. She was terrified.
I don't
But
think it was scared because at the end she was like, I know we'll be good.
yeah, I don't think she said that.
She did. Right at the end, she's like, yeah, we'll be good. And then
I think you're making up. I think you're
I'm telling
confidently
you,
making up
dude.
a part.
Because then after that, she said the thing like, oh, while you were asleep, this song played. 80
Yeah,
me, yeah.
and then she tricked him, but that was after he said we'll be okay. That wasn't her saying she'll be. That was after she asked all those questions, and then he goes, "So we'll be okay," and he goes, "Yes." And
Yeah.
that's all he. That's what. But she's
Yeah.
asking him like scared, like, "So we'll be okay," and he's like, "Yes," and he says it in a way like he's clearly in like has a little bit of that dad thing that comes up
Yeah.
later in the episode, kicking in him right then, where he's like, "This is a little kid
Can
who's
I tell
scared."
you?
Yeah,
I think you're mistaking trepidation for scariness.
I think you're wrong. I don't want to. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later why. I'll tell you later why I think you're wrong. But I think you're. I know you're wrong.
Dude, there was nothing about Ellie that says scared. She tried to stab the man with the gun before. Like,
We're
nothing
not going to
about
agree.
Ellie is scared, dude.
We're not going to agree. But she was.
Ellie's
scared.
never scared. Literally.
Okay. Let's just move on. Let's move on. So
She
we
had
don't.
a gun pointed at her. She's never
She
scared,
was
dude.
like this. She was scared in
On
that
the
moment.
floor. She wasn't scared. She's like, I don't want to die.
But so then they go out. They go out because we're going to do this for 30 minutes if we don't move on. We do that on the other podcast. But so
Panties in the Mouth. If you're watching this, that's the other one. Subscribe.
yeah. If you for somehow found this and were the panties guy, PITM
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
PITM on Spotify, all the places you get podcasts.
Yeah.
And so I thought so, but then so after that, that's when they go out, and then I think that's like when the episode's starting to wrap up. I believe the episode was initially supposed to end. I think because I remember reading about this.
Yeah.
Like the next day, I read about this. Looking at shit on the episode. Why I know she was scared.
She
But
wasn't scared,
I was
dude.
looking. But
you and that guy were reading. You guys both mistake trepidatiousness for scared.
Who, Neil Druckmann?
Yeah, dude.
The
Neil
creator,
Druckmann, dude.
The creator.
He's wrong, dude. Ask the other guy.
All right.
Ask the guy.
He also said she was scared. They were
dude. No, dude.
But what was I gonna say about it? Something they said. I don't fucking remember. But they know they move on. After that, that's when they go outside. That's when it's like right before. That's like where I think they were going to end right when they like start leaving, but they I guess needed a better cliffhanger, and that's how you get like the episode as long as it was.
Yeah,
was them making sure you got to where they find out about Ellie and her immunity. Which
dude,
was
can I say?
Yeah,
I think it's also every episode might be that long because it's about a Chernobyl guy.
I would be so hype if it's that long. I hope
it did feel like it did have two endings. It did feel like there was two endings to it though, like you're saying. Like the other part felt like it should have ended there when they were going to sleep.
Yeah.
Then they figure out the code and leave, you know?
Yeah. Like that could have been it. Got him. And then that's it. Like the episode. Yeah. But they were, I think they said that the executives were like
need something more.
Yeah, it might not bring me back.
Yeah.
Like this isn't enough of a cliffhanger to bring me back.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
If I didn't,
the way it did end is like perfect. It makes you really want to see it again.
They get outside, they're sneaking away from the fucking troops. And this is why I say Ellie's never scared, because she just stood right outside the troops and was like, "Oh shit, we're outside."
Yeah, I don't think I think she gets scared, but she's a rider. Like she knows how to push past her fear. But I still think she gets like there's a difference between being scared and like not doing a thing and being scared and still doing it. You can be scared of bungee jump, but bungee jump still.
I think that's trepidation.
What's that like? I think that's still scared. You think that doesn't count as fear? I think you
No,
just learned the word trepidation. And you just
no, I think fear like
that's
takes
what
you
I
out
did
of
with indubitably not that long ago.
Dude, I feel like when you're scared, like you don't take action. You like back away. You get out of there, fight or fight. Oh well, damn. Those both are scare responses.
Yeah. But I mean, we're pulling hairs whether or not. The one thing I will say is I think Ellie was way more in. This is what I was talking about with Sarah earlier. Is Sarah when he hit that lady with the thing, she was like shocked and like, oh no. When he fucking started punching that dude,
Oh wait, you gotta because they're sneaking out and then they think they're safe, and then they see the guy that Joel was selling drugs to earlier
yeah,
pissing.
gets
And
and,
yeah,
and
they think they're good. They're like, yes,
well, the
fucking
other
this
two
guy.
do. The other
Yeah,
two do, but Ellie knows like once he pulls out that fucking thing, Ellie knows it's like about to go down for her.
yeah.
Um,
What I meant was like Joel was like, oh, I sell this guy's drugs. He's gonna be cool.
I don't, but they were they like that? I'm not disagreeing.
That's a little bit. He was like, oh shit, all right,
Yeah,
cool. And then the guy was like, get on your knees. He was
yeah.
like,
They were like,
actually, he's being a
really?
power dickhead. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Then he pulled out the shit and he was like, I got to do this by the book. By the
yeah,
book.
yeah. Because I think if he would have gotten caught, he'd have probably got murdered.
Yeah.
I get it,
Yeah.
but I get it if you're already being a cop bitch, like
Yeah.
and a Fedra bitch, I should say.
Yeah. And then he's testing them all. He
Yeah,
tests. It's green. He tests Joel. It's green. He tests Ellie. She stabs him in the leg.
yeah. Right after, just like in the game, that's
Yeah.
exactly how it happens in the game. You saw a bong leg stab, except right after in the game, the leg stab, Joel gets right up and just like I guess he knows
Yeah.
after the leg stab, they're either all going to get murdered if they don't do something right. Then
Yeah.
the game, he gets up and they just fuck up the guy real quick. He like
Yeah.
points his gun at his own head or something. But in this one, I think they're going to make Joel more of like a PTSD guy in the show than in the game. Cause in the game, like he just had been doing shit, fucking people up for years, and then he meets Ellie. He kind of doesn't like her, and then they grow to like each other. But he's not like ride or die for Ellie. But in that moment in the show, he like the guy's
Yeah.
gun. It flashes that like same memory of his daughter when
Yeah.
he shot, and then he snaps and just beats this guy to death, and like looks at his hand like, what the fuck did I just do?
How did that happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like almost like he came to.
Yeah. But I think that's the only moment where it can like really happen. Because remember in the show, it's a lot of her trying to make him like, she's like, huh? Look, I'm doing what you like, right? And then he's
In the
like,
game.
yeah, a little bit of kind of like that. He's like, like he's like more stoic. And this might have just shown that he's he's going to try to disassociate from her so he doesn't have that same reaction throughout the whole thing.
I don't think he's gonna try to disassociate, but I think he's gonna yeah, I can see that maybe. Like
Because
just
it's like I already had a daughter.
yeah.
And look how that ended.
How long do you think it's gonna be till I think what happens to Tess is gonna happen at the end of the next episode or maybe the start of the third.
It depends on how long the episode is.
Yeah.
If it's the same length, it's going to be at the end for sure.
Because I remember in the game they creep
Yeah.
through a few things before then. They're like creeping through a house. She gets bit like as they're creeping through.
They got to go to the zoo.
The zoo.
They got to see the giraffes and the elephants.
No, that's way later in the game. That's way after
Is
Tess
it?
dies. Yeah, that's way after Tess dies. That's like when they go to the zoo.
That's like after Tess.
I know
dies.
I don't know if they ever like go to
That's before they get that's before the trucker shit.
before the no. Because I only know that because I'm up to where you meet the brothers and that's still in the game.
You didn't see the zoo, the
There's
fucking elephant giraffes.
Yeah, there's none of that yet.
Yeah.
The brothers.
Oh, that's towards the end.
Yeah, that's like after that's
when
like
you're going to the fireflies.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
after Joel's like healed from the fall.
Yeah.
Sorry if you guys didn't play the game. Again, we said
it's too late to apologize.
Yeah, we said it at the beginning.
Apologize.
This is if you played the game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the ending was sick. It ended with them walking off into the city, and they spotted a hidden clicker.
A hidden clicker. I wish I could pull it up and show you like here, but I don't even. I'm having a hard time getting content on my fucking YouTube, my HBO Max.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that it was there's like if you go back and rewatch the episode, and did you ever go back and do it or not?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when the camera's like pulling up as they're walking into the city, just on the left hand side of your screen at the top of a building is a clicker, just doing
Yeah.
clicker freak out shit that they do,
Yeah. Zip
yelling,
zap zooping.
yeah, just
Yeah.
yelling, which is and that's going to be so tense in the show because you know how in the game that's how like if you're they can't see, but if they yell really
Yeah.
in your direction, it's like a bat, like they pick up where
Yeah.
so you know that you're gonna be like sneaking and creeping and trying to be
Yeah.
quiet, and
It's
then
gonna be a quiet place episode where they don't say anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna make a noise, and then the clicker's gonna make that noise it makes when it hears you. It's like like
Yeah.
that fucking high
Yeah.
pitched shriek, and they're gonna start coming for them, swinging. And I can't
Yeah.
wait to see how they do the way the clickers move because the runners are different, but they're I think better.
Yeah.
They're better for TV.
Yeah.
Then because in the game they kind of what's that movie where the zombies are like piling on each other?
World War Z.
Yeah, that's how they kind of felt in the game, but it seemed different on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the way their bodies just don't work and they fall, and you know, they're just it's not like they're taking over and have like a mastery of using the body. They're still
Yeah.
falling and bumping into shit.
Yeah.
But,
How would you rate it so far, dude?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out, first episode 10 out of 10. Now is a big part of that 10 out of 10 is just how much I love that beginning like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Beginning 30 minutes was so good that it made the whole everything was good.
Yeah.
That part was so fucking great that it made the episode for me. And then how well the Bella Ramsey plays Ellie is out of this world to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it a 9. Make it an hour. That's my gripe. No,
it was too long.
It was a little bit too long.
Yo, I could have had it be 2 hours.
It would have been no. It would have been. I would have watched all of it. I would have been so hyped to watch all of it. But if it was 2 hours, I'd be like, come on, man. You guys, come on, dude. What are you, fucking poetic justice? Get out here.
A whole feature film?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
come on, dude.
I put this on before bed. What you
I
do?
know, right? Yeah, I'm trying to go to sleep to work. I'm trying to go to work tomorrow. Come on, man. You can't break my heart and then expect me to
have the expect you to what, hang up?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't break my heart, expect me to stay up.
Yeah.
How you gonna send me to bed on little girl dying?
So you give it a 9, not even like a 9.5. I mean, I'm not trying to I'm just your score's your score.
I don't like half stars.
Fair enough. You're gonna be mad when I give something an 8.3. Score short circuit you.
What the hell? What could have made it 0.7 better or 0.3 worse? Yeah, no. 10. I give it a 10. It was awesome.
Okay. I thought you were serious about the 9.
No, there was, I don't know. It was good.
I thought it was good. I hope the next
anything I say is nitpicky. Up. Yeah. But there's it has to not.
I feel the same way. I don't think the next episode is going to hold up as well as the first one did, but I still believe in it to be good, but this one was so good. I don't think it can be as good.
Yeah. Cuz there's only one way that one can end.
To make it as good.
Yeah, yeah, and it involves a museum.
Yeah.
That's been TLOUitM.
TLOUitM.
Yeah. TLOUitM episode 1.
See y'all next week. Peace.
What you say?